All right, everybody, welcome back to Commissioner's Corner. Today we are going to live react to Connor Price's rankings, and I just want to put everybody on notice that this one was a shocker. Connor Price released his draft power rankings today. If we didn't think that Connor had fully lost his mind before this, I think that this is a pretty good indicator that there's some sort of brain trauma, something going on in this guy's head that just he's not able to process things as well as he used to be. So let's take a look at this. We'll run through the entire 12. Like I said, there are some that are consensus, but some of these are just bad picks. Bad picks by Connor. Start off Lake Show, Ryan Montgomery, like he says in there, you have 3 out of the top 14 picks, 100%, you're going to get a top spot. I don't think that Montgomery has the grit to win. He obviously never has, shown that elite level to win a championship. He's never been there. He's been there, but he's never been to the point where he can win. He's never been close to winning. So I'll give him the #1 ranking. Like, we know his pockets are lined by Price because Price is paying him, because Price wants to be commissioner. He's paying Montgomery to run that. So to get that up, like I said, I'm looking to clean house in the executive office in the coming weeks. Then we got Topeka Joe, let Mike Cameron go. I'm always convinced that Joe's team's just going to suck regardless of this guy's he's broadcasting on live television. Like, I have no confidence in Joe's team whatsoever. I don't think I ever will. It's just a fucking fact of the fact. Like, I don't have any trust. I have as much trust in Joe's team as I do O.J. Simpson. It's one of those things. Like, I just don't trust him. Fired Goodell. I can see that Price changed his name back from Fire Lewis after I threatened to suspend him for the league. Obviously, him backing down once again on something that he thought was funny for 5 minutes, whatever. Obviously, he's not seriously a contender for future commissioner. He spends all the money the league has on booze and stuff throughout the year, barely has enough money to pay out the winner. And we all know that he's in cahoots with Montgomery. So is that really 2 guys we want running the league? Montgomery's incompetent, and Price is also incompetent, but in other ways, and he's got no ass too. So we really want a guy running the league with no ass? I don't think so. I fucked your mom, Cameron Frost. I would put Frost above Joe and Connor. He's got a real solid team. I also would have put, I actually would have ranked Montgomery probably at 11 and Connor at 12, but we'll get to that. So then up next, pardon my team, Eager Ethan. This is just another guy who, ever since the championship, I've got no faith in this team. He puts in a lackluster amount of effort into everything. I think he's in 10 other leagues. And again, he's in cahoots with Price and Montgomery. He works at PFF with Price. These are guys, who are just like making outlandish statements at the draft saying that Kerryon Johnson was a running back too. When if you read up on anything about Kerryon Johnson, no decision has been made that Kerryon Johnson is an RB2. But we'll get to that again later. Then we got Big Baller Brand. Again, I would have put Big Baller Brand over Connor and Ryan's teams, probably in 4th or 5th. Like I said, Big Baller Brand's got a solid team. He's got Fournette. Hopefully, Fournette and Le'Veon Bell can figure some stuff out. Fournette. Sorry, I don't know why I blanked right there, but Fournette hopefully has a good season. I'm rooting for Big Baller Brand. Elkert 9-inch had a hell of a showing at the draft. He played well. So then we got Keegan It Real. Obviously wasn't at the draft because he said that he had a fucking back injury and he couldn't sit for 120 minutes. Yet when we were on the Zoom call, he was sitting for the entire time. There was no sense of him laying down. I don't believe in the virus personally. I think the Chinese virus is completely fake. So I don't understand why that affected. Now, one of the things I think Connor did get right, and I probably would have rated this player lower, is Will Rouse. Will Rouse, Margot's loin, got McCaffrey and Lamar Jackson, okay? That is the only 2 reliable, decent players on this team, and that's if McCaffrey and Lamar Jackson can stay healthy. Who knows? Lamar Jackson looked pretty frail running around out there. Once he gets jacked one time, he's out for the season. But he's been going around all of Lexington flaunting this team, and I've been telling him, I guarantee you, I offered him a $50 bet 2 nights ago that said, if I bet you that your team will not win this league, because he was so confident, telling everybody he's got the best team, he's going to win the league, no problem. And I gave him a $50 bet. He declined it. He has no real confidence. He's got no good energy. This was a guy that was asleep from 4 p.m. to midnight after the draft, and then woke up and had the audacity to play the piano and music loud at 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. I mean, that's this guy. That's who this guy is. This is the guy you don't want. I regret putting him in the league. I regret bringing him to the draft. This guy is going to be a non-winner. I would have put him at 11 or 12. Luke's belly rolls, Chandler Stillings. That's inaccurate. I mean, he doesn't have a very good team. Another one I don't like, I don't like putting Trey at 10. I would have put Trey in the 5 to 6 range and not at 10. I think his team is extremely underrated. Connor's saying that they don't have a single skill position player that's clear-cut number 1 receiver or running back, but he wasn't hesitating to call Kerryon Johnson a clear-cut number 2 running back, and DeAndre Swift going to take him over. But you got Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones, and I forget who his other running back is, but all Mostert, I think. All 3 great running backs who I think earned that spot last season, and it's the backup's job to now earn the starting job, which I think is going to be a tall task. A very tall task, especially in a John Gruden system where he's set in his ways. Josh Jacobs plays John Gruden football. Helmet down, run through the fucking player. That's Josh Jacobs. I have a hard time believing that anybody's going to bench him. Or Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones had a great year. Raheem Mostert earned a spot. I think that Connor has lost his marbles with this positioning. Nope, Kobe at 11. And now we go to the controversial one. Huey Lewis in the news at 12. Now, I'm not going to argue my Nick Chubb pick to anybody. I took Nick Chubb for a reason. I believe in him. I think he's going to have a great fucking season. OBJ, great pick. The controversy in this draft is coming from my 3rd round pick of Kerryon Johnson. Connor claims that Kerryon Johnson is an RB2. Well, I've been reading up a little bit since Connor made those claims through Matthew Berry and other fantasy experts, which I don't think Connor is of the same level as them yet at PFF. I think Matthew Berry still has a little bit of an edge over him, and those other guys still have a little bit of an edge over Connor. So everybody says that Kerryon Johnson is a great running back if he stays healthy. So far this offseason, he's worked on staying healthy. He's been doing all the workouts. He's been getting back in shape. All the experts say he's around 95 to 100% right now. If he stays like that, he's going to be the starter. You can't tell me that DeAndre Swift's going to be better indefinitely. Kerryon Johnson is a starter. Even if he's not the number 1 guy on 2nd down, he's going to be punching in the touchdowns, all right? I want to do a little in-depth analysis right here. These are the stats that matter, brought to you by Jared Lewis, because, I'm an analytics guy. I do analytics, ping, ping, ping. I'm an analytics guy. Let's go. The number 1 running back that everybody has in this league is Christian McCaffrey. So let's just look it up real quick. Christian McCaffrey record against Alabama with broken arm. So Christian McCaffrey has never beaten Alabama, the Crimson Tide, with a broken arm. Now let's try that with Kerryon Johnson. Kerryon Johnson delivers devastating stiff arms, breaks his arm against Alabama, and wins the game. There you have it, folks. That's my breakdown. You want a winner? That's Kerryon Johnson, okay? And as for the 5 quarterbacks, everybody can hop off my dick for the 5 quarterbacks, okay? I was giving you guys a chance to win this year. I was giving you guys a chance. I have no faith in any of your guys. You guys are shit, okay? This team is going to win. And you know what, Price? You know what? Let's put your money where your mouth is. Head-to-head, you and me this season. I got $20. My team does better than your team. Overall record on this season. It's up to you. The ball's in your court, pussy. Let's go. $20. That's your Commissioner's Corner for today. Breakdown of Connor's shitty power rankings. The guy has truly lost his mind. He has less than a brain cell. He is awful. I don't know how Collinsworth has this guy in his company. No wonder their fucking company overall net worth is tanking right now. They're going to probably sell to ESPN or something. That guy is a lunatic. He and Ethan and Montgomery deserve to be jailed for what they're saying about Kerryon Johnson. This is a smear campaign, and I will not be here for it. So, Connor, $20, overall record on the season, you versus me, all right? $20. That's your Commissioner's Corner. I hope everybody has a great week.